Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Sunday Scaries featuring myself and my main man, Bob. Bob, how we doing today?
Shit, man. Waking up on a good day, on a good Sunday. We just rolling out of bed, you know.
Greeting the sun, greeting the horizon.
There is no sun right now. There is no sun. You
So
look outside.
It's a smidge.
You look outside. The sun's just peeking out, giving you a little peekaboo.
It's a super smidge.
Mm.
I actually ended up watching a good deal of movies.
You did?
A good heap, but not too many shows.
Well, I think I did shows per usual over movies this week. I'm pretty busy this week.
Oh wow, busy businessman,
Busy
Bob.
business, yeah, I got a lot of deals.
Well, let's crack right into the challenge.
All right, let me give you a little hit right here. Why are you giving me these fucking sad ass movies? But
I want you to cry, Bob. I want you to completely shatter and then rebuild yourself from scratch.
Listen, I had to watch What Dreams May Come.
Robin Williams,
starring a beautiful Robin Williams. You know,
90s Williams.
Yeah, I think it was like a 96 movie, 95 or 96, and the story's cool. Ending is sad. My voice is breaking because how sad the ending was. But I understand the graphics for today.
Yeah.
Would make this movie so much better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you can see. Because at one point he goes into basically their paintings, or her paintings, and it looks a little like murky and foggy, which is supposed to represent paint.
Yeah.
But it still felt like the green screen was really bad. You know what I mean?
Like they were pushing it to the limit.
Yeah, they were doing what they could for the time of technology. You know.
They didn't have the Game of Thrones budget.
No, they didn't have the Dragon budget. You know, but I totally forgot that Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it until his voice started to pop up, and I was like, that's motherfucker for Jerry Maguire.
Yep.
Yeah, you know. It was like a hidden behind the scenes religious movie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Buddhism wins at the end. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Out-muscled.
Out-muscled, outclassed,
Yeah, that's definitely one, like I was saying, I kind of just gave to you just because it just pops in my head so frequently.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely not one that you're like flipping through the channels and you're like, oh shit, what dreams may come.
Hold on. I haven't seen this thing yet.
Pull up a chair.
Well, before that, we watched Dead Poet Society.
Okay.
It's
double feature.
It was Robin Williams Day. You know what you can do. And I forget how messed up it was. You know what I mean? But I really feel like there was no conclusion to it. It was like a Tim Robinson skit.
Yeah.
It just, it happened.
And then you guys have to deal with it.
Homies fucking jump on the table and here comes the credits. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, dude, what the fuck?
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also a good movie, though. It's a good double feature.
It was really good.
Break off of a 90s Robin Williams.
The main character, dude, I know Ethan Hawke is in it. You can tell by his voice. But the main character, dude, the student, he... I couldn't place him. I couldn't put him in my mind like, who the hell is this guy, right? And Sam's like, that's Dr. House's buddy. And I go, oh, it sure the fuck is.
Oh,
you know?
Nice. Yeah,
it sure the hell is, man. Yeah. I was like, I wanted to say he was the guy from White Collar, not Matt Bomber, but the agent. But it's not him.
Right.
You know, they just look very similar, you know?
House is definitely one of those shows that'll suck me in.
If I hit an episode... Or if I'm walking into a house, uninvited, and they're watching House, I'm just going to be like, oh, what episode this, And then just sit there, eat whatever they were having for dinner.
He's mean.
Yes, he's real mean.
He's real mean, and then the credits roll.
And then, he solves a mystery while being mean.
And what was the other challenge?
The other one was The Rings of Power, Season 2, Episode 1.
How'd that go?
Okay, number one, I have tons. Okay, I've only watched the 6 movies, and Yeah, I've only watched the 6 movies. So I have tons of questions. Number one, this is a history book, right? This is way before the Hobbits and everything, like thousands of years.
Yeah.
All right. So that dude is Sauron. He gets shanked up like a jail, like a jail towel shank,
Yeah, big time.
I thought he was gonna take over the homies. I thought he was gonna be like, yo, this guy's the guy.
That's why I kept not talking about it.
Okay, and then
I just kept saying you guys should really watch this.
This
it's
is
really
literally
neat.
the first 5 minutes of this episode, and he gets shanked up. You know what I mean? I had to sort of watch, but not understand the recap of season 1. I might just start over and play it because it just got real interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good if you'd ever rewatched Lord of the Rings and then been like, man, I wish I had some more info on the elves that wasn't just a literal history of elves
exactly.
book.
It's very interesting. You got Glendale all young and stuff. And
it's really busy though. So you start season 1, it's here are the elves, here are the hobbits that aren't hobbits. They're the fuzzy foots or the long boys or something.
I like it. Let's get them long boys.
But, yeah, elves, orcs, humans. The human storyline is probably the weakest.
As it should. Humans is fucking...
Right.
They're not mythical.
Right. The dwarves fucking rule. The dwarves are so fucking lit. All throughout the whole... They don't miss throughout 2 seasons.
Oh, you already finished the 2nd season?
I've been wrapped.
You've been wrapped? You've been done?
Wrapped,
Oh, jeez. Big done.
I like it. Season 1 turned me off just because, I wasn't used to, the world of Lord of the Rings for a while. We've been in, Game of Thrones times where everything's, super cutthroat, super adult, and everything's kind of gray, and there's really no, black and white. You get a little bit of gray in this show, which was weird, and then also, Galadriel, she's the main character.
Yeah.
Just drops in and just drops this fucking troll, episode 1, season 1.
Get out of here.
It wasn't shit. It wasn't anything.
I mean, in the movies, she's already a badass.
Right, yeah. She's already, a queen.
So this one right here is just making her even better. Dude, I cannot... Okay, so Josh has the Wolverine cup in this office, right? From my angle, it just looks like 2 Batman kissing.
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen that. Just let them kiss, dude.
They're just in
it's
the
called
smooch.
equality.
2 Bruce Wayne's getting the smoochy smooch. It's weird.
2 Batman equal 1 Wolverine.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a distracting moment there. So she just pops up and starts bashing shit. I gotta watch it.
Well, episode 1, season 1, yeah, and then the rest of the season, it's everybody kind of getting to the same plot or story of Saruman, and then season 2 is all about him rushing to make the rings.
Hell yeah! All right.
But yeah, I just thought it was so cool that he tried to appease to the orcs, failed, and then turned into goo. He was a big gooey guy.
Yeah, he's a little venom issue.
Only to pop out as another dude.
Well, he's over here. Oh, so it's a different actor.
Yeah, he's a shapeshifter, yeah.
Okay. So it's season 1 actor that's just yo, this guy's not working out. Let's get another cat, and he's boom, this new guy.
No, I think it was just to show that he didn't start in that form. Because season 1, you don't see him, change a lot. Whereas season 2 is more about drumming up, he is, this crazy-ass, evil, gooey shapeshifter.
Yeah, eating worms.
Dude, come on.
And rats.
You gotta have your proteins.
Man, that rat looked like a giant dog,
The show is good, though. It's just, I think season 1, they didn't really know what they were gonna do, and then season 2 is a fine-tooth comb.
I did have the question. He already made the elves' rings in season 1?
Yes.
So the rings that they pop on, those are his rings?
Yeah.
And they pop on, and they start, the tree starts glowing? It's good times.
It saves the elven race.
Yeah.
That's kind of how he's able to shoehorn in there.
So once they pop them hose on, that he's theirs now, or they're his now.
Not necessarily. No, like it's kind of like you pop them on and you get powers, or like just everything about you is elevated. But also like I feel like he can see where you're at all times. Kind of like our phones.
Okay, yeah.
It comes to the cell phone, but I think he needs all of them to actually like start going down.
Oh.
And I think they might be channeling into the One Ring or something. So like that's like, yeah, like the dwarves, it already starts to fuck them like really hard. The elves are just like, oh neat.
Oh, dope, bro.
These work really well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
And then I think he can just like see into their mind's eye or some shit.
So he can actively see their mind's eye at that moment.
Yeah, because like any time when Galadriel would wear her ring, she was able to like not see what he was up to, but like have dreams of like what is gonna happen type shit, and then he just always knows what's up.
Oh,
so I that's what I assume is going on. It's like a spy network thing until they're all together, and then it pops off.
He's just ultimate power. Man, still the jailhouse shank is living in my head right now, dude.
I just thought that was a hell of a cool way to open season 2. Because I mean, honestly, in a world like Lord of the Rings, you would think that like he just pops up in there, and the orcs are like, "Fuck, all right,
I gotta work with this dude now."
You're the strongest. We get it. Yeah. Blah blah blah. But they do kind of humanize them throughout season 2. Like they have little orc babies, and they're like, they're telling
I saw that, dude.
They're telling homie, they're like, we don't want to fight.
Yeah,
we want to chill.
We're trying to chill, man. We're trying to live this orc life.
What if we just chill hard?
Why can't we just be farmers, bud?
And then they have a new movie coming out, the animated.
I saw it.
War of Roham.
I think Brian Cox from Succession is the dude.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Looks really
Looks
good.
good. Looks really good.
I'm gonna watch it.
Where is that on the timeline?
I don't know. I looked it up as soon as I saw the trailer, and then out of my head.
Oh shit! Something else had to be fitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Squeak it right in there.
Nope.
My gut says it's in between Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but we'll see.
I think you're 100% wrong.
I do enjoy being wrong.
I think you're 100% wrong. So we also, what other movie did you watch?
A few of them. I think the one I would like to talk about most is Buried.
Buried, the Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
You never seen that?
I've never seen that before, and it's not very good.
No, dude, I saw it at a screening. We didn't have all the graphics or anything like that. I've never seen it again. Okay, it was a very small theater. And just like how I felt like in Top Gun, the newer one in the small theater, they did the hyperventilation thing and it's dark. I was feeling the same vibes from that. That's one of my fears of being buried alive.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And when you go to a screening, they don't tell you what the movie's about. They just say, here, sit here. You know what I mean? Here's a piece of paper. Write down your notes.
Yeah.
So watching it then, I did not want to watch it again after that.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those that I caught on cable or whatever, and then just really wanted to see the conclusion. Because after a while, it was just kind of like, all right, man.
Yeah, all right. Come on now.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this is Ryan Reynolds gets buried alive, and the movie is called Buried. It's like from 2011 or something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen. Like he tries to make a phone call. I think the deal is he's in the Middle East.
I don't remember.
And they bury him alive. I don't know. He fucked with the wrong person, but he tries to make a few phone calls. Can't get service. Then has service. Some sand makes it into the box and then stops coming in the box. He has a little glow light. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say the movie's entertaining. I would say that it's like it has the same thing as any mystery movie would be. You would be like, is he really getting out of there?
Yeah.
And then even the ending's kind of like, okay, man. It was not great.
I know. Yeah.
Probably like I'd give it a 1 out of 10.
I think this was like around his time when he did what was the other band? Oh, Blade Trinity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was hot.
Yeah.
He was hot off the press.
Amityville Horror. Yeah.
Never saw Amityville Horror.
Where he was the crazy one. There's multiple remakes of it and little side project movies. Like Amityville Horror, The First Blood.
One that did suck me in, though, was fucking Van Helsing.
Were you talking about Hugh Jackman's and Kate Beckinsale's?
That movie is so good. Or so entertaining. Like, I feel like that's the perfect example of a popcorn movie.
Absolutely.
A fucking monster hunter, and the hits just keep on coming. Fucking Jekyll and Hyde, werewolf, vampires, elite vampire. There's a fucking Frankenstein kicking around.
Frankenstein?
Frankenstein never scared me. Marsupials do their fast. But, yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah,
it literally came on and I was fucking hype.
Oh, man.
I was so hyped to just watch that.
I would watch that right now, dude.
On cable. Amazing. Hugh Jackman get in there and fucking it up. Young Jackman. The youngest of Jackman.
This was like, what, 2003?
Yeah, something like that.
Probably right after X2 or Wolverine Origins.
I just assumed it was before all that.
No, I remember Hugh Jackman showed up for X-Men 199, I believe, or 2000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just so solid. Fast-paced. You know, you never...
Who was the main vampire guy? Who played the main...
I don't know.
How come I can't picture it? I feel like I gotta watch it now.
You'll have to watch it. It actually makes me want to watch, like, all the Underworlds and everything,
Oh, I love the Underworlds, man.
Yeah, those are another,
those
like...
are very cool.
I'll pop that on for a minute.
Yeah, those are good.
I feel like both movies do a really good job of, like, selling you on the world...
Yeah.
Just as much as the characters.
And still leaving a lot of good mystery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you watched The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
I think I gave it a run last year around this time.
Yeah.
That's another one that's like probably not the best movie.
Uh-huh.
But they do a really good job of having like
the mythos?
6 or 7 fucking characters.
Yeah.
And each like doing it all pretty good justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
it was a good who done it. Who did it?
I was like, oh, cool. And then The Invisible Man and whatever her name is, it was pretty cool.
The vampire lady.
Yeah, she just disappeared out of the car and just fucked.
And then there's 2 guys with guns.
Yeah, the gunslingers, the Western and the hunter.
We got guns in here.
That was Sean Connery's last movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Or he just beat that lady to death. But yeah, I love all of those movies are like you could, mix and match with like a double feature on those for sure.
I want to see Blade 2 for some reason.
Pop it on.
The Guillermo del Toro one.
Pop it on.
Oh, yeah, that was a pretty
He needs to
one.
make more stuff.
Well, I think he's making his Frankenstein movie right now.
Oh, that'll be super cool.
Yeah, and I think Oscar Isaacs is his Frankenstein.
Is he gonna have like 7 heads and be 7 foot tall?
Stop it right now. All right? He's a kaiju
Guillermo
king.
likes to mix it up.
He likes to make some really good monsters, man. I mean, look at the progression from Hellboy into Hellboy 2, The Market, with all those monsters, and then you had Pan's Labyrinth. Those monsters were fucking beautiful, and The Shape of Water. That, the monster for the Blue Lagoon.
The slippery boy?
Yeah. With his
There's one slippy boy.
Lizard penis, he's out there doing his thing.
Hey. You gotta get in where you fit in.
You gotta get in there. So it's he knows how to do monster life, so I can't wait to see how his actual Frankenstein will look like,
Another one I popped on, Prey.
You finally watched it?
So good.
Dude, come on.
So
That is probably
so
the
good.
best Predator movie.
I think so, actually.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I know you're in love with Danny Glover's Predator. You know,
2 can always be number
2
2.
is yeah, okay.
Prey is so good because like it's another time that they just went like bare bones, you know, nothing fancy, no real gimmick or anything. Predator has everything he's pretty much always had.
Not really. He doesn't have the infrared technology yet. He doesn't have.
He pops on infrared.
There's something else I noticed
Or the heat signatures.
I think the heat thing. It's something weird.
Yeah, he did that a bunch.
No, there was an ability that he usually has that's not on there because his technology is not up there yet.
Oh, like copying the voices and stuff.
Something wild is off. I need to watch it again, but dude, I remember that shit was legit. It was very cool. Yeah.
I kept thinking to myself though, it's like Predator is so much like a little kid with cheat codes.
Yeah.
Just pops in. I'm invisible. Oh, shot you. Oh, I'm gonna skin you.
I'm telling you, man. They need to do one with the fucking Ronin, the fucking Last Samurai type of shit.
I think there's a lot of people on the internet saying that, and definitely a no-brainer.
Dude.
I think that would be really cool.
That'd be so dope.
I think it's gonna take the samurai a minute to like get them, but they'll get them.
It's gonna be the master and the apprentice versus the predator. And that's how the apprentice ascends to the master.
That'd be sick.
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh,
man, that's so dope. I know I watched something that was like, oh, I'm caught up to date with that Jackal show.
Okay.
Dude, Tip Top Magoo.
Tip Top?
Tip Top Magoo. It's like it keeps you on the edge. I can't wait for the rest of the episodes to show up. I think it's going to be like a total of 8, and I think it's up to 6 right now.
What is it streaming on?
It's on Peacock. Peacock?
Okay. Peacock.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's that, and then I started watching that Alex Cross show on Prime. Crossing it out. A little boring.
A little boring?
Well, you know, the books have been out for multiple years. You know, there's like 82 Alex Cross books. You know, it's when an author doesn't know how to kill off or move on from their character.
Oh.
It's just, I know, I'm talking all this nonsense. But, you know, it's just not, it's not very appealing yet, you know? There's an obvious tell who the fucking bad guy is, and, you know, you're never gonna get there.
Oh, I hate an obvious twist.
Yes.
Or an obvious reveal.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, alright, but...
I can't get over that. That's unforgivable for me.
But yeah, that's where I was at this week.
I keep trucking through Calling from Accounts.
Oh.
I still haven't finished season 2, but I'll just sing its praises. I definitely think people should be checking that one out if you haven't already.
It's absolute fun. Yeah, it's stupid fun.
Oh, okay. Another one I wanted to bring up was Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, buddy.
It's one of those that's like, definitely have always seen the box art for it.
Mm-hmm.
Never picked it up, never selected to watch it. Because it does do a good job of just seeming like an everyday thriller. I think it's labeled as a horror comedy, but... Mm-hmm. It definitely just seems like another one of those movies.
Yeah.
And it's like anything but. Because it's almost like Truman Show.
It really is, yeah.
It's a slasher film. And and that was another one that I'm sitting there and I'm having a blast. I'm enjoying the whole ride. And then as soon as they're in the elevator and they see all the other creatures and stuff, and I'm just like, man, this is completely irresponsible. Who's doing the QC on this shit?
Yeah.
You just got fucking the entire Scooby-Doo roster just ready to roll.
Everybody's there, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's wonderful, man. And there was... I saw it in theaters when it came out, and then I think I purchased the DVD as soon as it came out because I wanted to, like, push pause while the cubes were filled, you know, and see, see who is actually in these things, man, and... It doesn't disappoint.
Nice.
There's a lot of very cool, like, there's even like an It, you know?
Yeah.
In there, or Pennywise.
Yeah, it seems like there was no end to the monsters. I like the ending a lot. I would definitely recommend the movie if you have not seen it. That's just another one of those, like, I heard about him for so long, never picked it up, and then finally sat down and watched it, and it's like easy 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
An unknown Chris Hemsworth.
Yep.
At that time.
Little baby Hemsworth.
And then the
all
dude that plays the father in most comedies, he's always on point.
Yeah.
You know, both of them. Even what's his name? Dude from West Wing.
Yeah, the guy that always plays that character.
Yeah, that character.
He's the businessman getting
both
it done.
Perfect, yeah.
So what if the boys are having fun? But yeah, super surprised with that movie. Caught a lot of these just on cable reruns, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
to
dude.
be honest.
Just tip top.
Some Van Helsing, some fucking... some young Jackman, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some little Jackman all alone in his manger.
And peak Kate Beckinsale, she's knocking out a lot of movies at that time. Back to back to back to back.
I don't know if I even remember Underworld 3, but I knew the first two were pretty banging. I couldn't tell you the events.
Underworld 3 the one where they go to the past?
Wouldn't that be a prequel?
Yeah.
Is it still labeled Underworld 3? Or is it just like Underworld, we wrote this script and now you watch it?
Yeah. Underworld, the fucking beginnings or some shit.
Underworld, but they're all babies.
Yeah, Underworld, Longtooth. Underworld, Big Blood.
Tiny Toons, Underworld.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What you been listening to?
Well, I've been listening to Ren.
Ren?
Ren.
R-E-N?
Yes. Yeah.
How's that been going?
It's fantastic. He's got some amazing lyrical skills. I think you'd like it. I mean, I've been meaning to send you some of the songs like here and there. I was like, damn, dude, this one hits, you know? But what got me into it is like he released a little video of him covering a Bob Marley song.
Okay.
You know, and it's like spine tingling, you know, like the spidey senses happening as he sings it. Like at first, all he's doing is just playing a really good guitar. He's playing fantastic, and out of nowhere, he just is full Jamaican accent, you know, full Bob Marley accent, and just does it, and it's beautiful.
Nice.
You know, and this is an English cat too. You know, and a little English rapper, and I just got sucked into his music after that. Just felt
it was a rap from
them.
Yeah,
it was rap, you know, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. I gotta send you that. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I've been into the Brooks and Dunn reboot 2.
Excuse me?
Yeah. This is just literally just all the country hits, but again, and with different stars. So kind of the same thing as the Post Malone album.
Mm.
But
is it just a new release or what?
But it's worse. Yeah, it's a newer release. It's just covers of their old songs. I've been on that, and then also I've been on the Linkin Park, but it's still kind of chewing on it right now. I think there's only about 3 or 4 songs that I really
absolutely that I can
get down to.
But those 3 or 4 songs hit me instantly as they played.
Yeah, for sure.
I said, dude, fuck yeah.
They got that punch. They're punching it up.
But I think like 2 out of those 3 to 4 songs, it sounds like an old Linkin Park beat. You know, that makes you feel like, oh, this is Linkin Park. You know?
I mean, I'm fine with a little bit of that.
Yeah, of course. You know, they still
I'll allow it.
They still have to have their sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not gonna open up and they're gonna have like a reggae sound. You know, they're gonna always have that Linkin Park sound.
I found, I sent it to you, my new zoning out music when I'm like editing or doing something mindless on the computer. Sonic.
Yeah, dude.
Sonic the Hedgehog soundboard, My Chemical Romance, the Black Parade album. He's got both that album and 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
No way, I gotta do it. Oh man.
So I kind of like just popped that on, the whole album in the Sonic soundboard in the background, and just off to the races, not thinking about nothing.
Oh, the new Coheed and Cambria single came out this week. Can't stop playing it, and I can't wait to see it live. You know what I mean? They have a killer solo, and I'm like, there they are. They're back to it. They're back to it because the previous single that they dropped it like about 2 months ago, and it is back to the reform of punk.
Okay.
That song was just straight up like punk. I was in it. I was like, dude, I remember when you guys were playing punk type of music, you know. And then this one is just, it's just showing you it's a class. They're very skilled. Over 25 years of being a band, you know.
Nice.
This is like album 12, you know what I mean? But excited. Very good song.
What's the lead singer's name?
Claudio Sanchez.
So Claudio Sanchez, do you think that you could beat him in an arm wrestling match?
Probably not. You need
Really?
to get some muscles with the guitars. He's wailing all the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's probably got like guitar strength. Mia just got old man strength. Yeah. What else? Oh, yeah, there is no shows for My Chemical Romance. In our area.
Yeah. Brianna broke the news.
Yeah. And
Which is fine.
There's Lexington, Kentucky, I believe.
Yeah, to me it's not. If it came a little more local, I'd be into it.
Uh-huh.
Like I've seen them live too many times because it's honestly like I've probably been to 11 concerts total, and 4 of them being My Chemical Romance.
Damn, dude, stop it. I probably got 11 concerts by the time I was 13.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not a traveled man.
Oh man. But we did mess up, huh?
Oh, the Mars
Volta one.
Yeah. Me and Bob went to go see Mars Volta, and it became a
sweaty ordeal.
A whole thing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
mental breakdowns, panic attacks. The line's not even formed yet.
The line, no one is wanting to go in yet.
Yeah, the Ryman's not even open.
Jeez. That was a good mess.
But hey, we made it through. I think that's what's important.
We did it, dude. And we dodged multiple people we knew.
Yes. Also important.
Very important.
You must learn to blend into the crowd.
It's hard for me though. I mean, look at me. I look at like one person, you know? When you're like, oh shit, that's Bob over there. It sure the fuck is because there's only one of me out here.
It's so funny.
But no, there's just something enjoyable about seeing somebody you know and like going pure Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, successfully dodging them.
You know, just trying to make sure no one sees you, no one's trying to get there, you know?
And then their gaze glides past your face. Pull up on the window.
Yeah, I like
Find something to sneak with.
Shit. Yeah. Like pretend you get on the phone, like what? Even though you have a headset in one ear and you pick up your phone for the other ear. What? Oh, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, grocery stores are the worst about that shit. You got nowhere to go. You got nowhere to be.
And that's why I only go grocery shopping Monday mornings. No one but the olds are there, you know? I like shopping with the olds.
I bumped into Alex and he'll have all 3 children.
Oh man.
And it's like that's kind of a level up.
Yeah.
You bump into anybody, I gotta go. I got all these kids.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I gotta go. If not, these kids are gonna jump in your basket.
Hit me up, never.
Yeah, never. Don't do it. When you think about it, when you roll up and you see my name on the phone,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Go to the next Bob. Go to Bob Sanders.
Did you ever watch any of The Penguin?
Bitch, no.
Oh my goodness.
Stop it. You gotta stop it. I'm a very busy man. I got 3 more weeks of escuela and I'll be on break. And I'm gonna have to do things.
Yep.
Well, number 1.
Horrible things.
Number 1, I have a painting in my mind that I want to knock out.
Okay.
You know, it's in there, and I want to do a painting. Then I have like 3 puzzles that I've purchased.
Then.
Okay. And then I gotta get good at Magic the Gathering. I'm just having so much fun with these decks.
Oh man.
And then There are just so many movies that are coming out in these next 2 months.
Yeah.
We need to go out and see Gladiator. Maybe next week.
Yeah, I'm down for some Gladiator.
Okay, we need to see Gladiator, dude.
I really need it to be good.
I need it to be good because there's no reason to have a second Gladiator.
Right. Like, I think, so... Because I keep seeing the first one and I'm like, oh, maybe I should prime up.
When's the last time you watched it?
Probably about 2 years ago.
I watched it last month.
Yeah.
I had to. When Russell Crowe was on Rogan.
Yeah.
I said, I gotta stop listening to this bullshit.
And I need to be really entertained.
I need to be really entertained. And I watched it and I was like, geez, dude. That opening. Dude, come on. That's a beautiful war.
Oh, yeah.
He just fucking kills it. And you know, is it Tony Scott or Ridley Scott that does them? I think it's Ridley Scott.
Yeah. Alien.
That camera shit, dude, that he does is really cool. You know, he does like the mid focus and.
I know that supposedly he's had the script for Gladiator 2 for a long time, but just had never really pulled the trigger. So
he had too many lame Prometheus movies to make.
Because like, I'm definitely in for another Gladiator. I'm on the fence whether it'll be good or not. I know Captain America's going to be bad.
No, get out of here.
I feel
it's definitely
in
not.
My heart of hearts that it's going to be a pretty rough movie, and I would like to go inebriated.
Okay.
To that one specifically, Gladiator will be fine. We'll have a big old tub of popcorn.
Yeah. I want to get the Gladiator popcorn.
The bucket.
The big bucket. No, dude, I don't agree with you with the new Captain America. The new Captain America is a stepping stone into the right direction.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Mm.
The addition of the new Falcon, the addition of Red Hulk, and President Thunderbolt Ross are very huge in the mythos, so I can't wait to see the introduction of the leader. You know, we saw him in the Eddie Norton Hulk.
Yeah.
They're bringing the same dude back. Isn't like that dude coming back. And then I just think that this is going to be really cool because they're going to go and fight atop of that Celestial that everyone loves to forget. You know what I mean? It was introduced in fucking 2017 and no one talks about it.
We don't talk about that.
You know, and I bet that's where adamantium's at. You know, that's where we get more metals. You know, and
all my metals.
And we get, you know, closer and closer to the mutants.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, stoked for they're doing Secret War and a whole bunch of other shit like that. So.
Well, also they're gonna also have the.
If this ain't that.
What is his name? Isaiah, go nuts. The first Captain America, you know.
Yeah.
So I hope they continue to introduce the grandson, which is the Patriot for the Young Avengers.
Oh.
You know, because he was in the Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
The young man.
Yeah.
The young buck.
So we're introducing way too many Young Avengers not to get that rolling.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Plus, that would probably be good for, like, the longevity of the movies. Like, if one really catches fire, you know, they can kind of grow into the role, so to speak.
Yeah, this is just, like, soft launches, you know?
Grow into the role, so to speak.
Grow into the roles.
Grow into the role.
Like a bloomin' onion. Man, that's time for a bloomin' onion. Anywho, on the
Who do you think is the most overrated TV personality?
TV personality?
Yes.
Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert. I see your Stephen Colbert and I bring you a Conan O'Brien.
You think he's overrated?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Settle down, Alexa.
Settle all the way down. Yeah, I think that he is completely overrated.
I need to know why.
I think that almost every time I've seen him in anything and his stand-up, it is not funny.
Oh man, dude.
He's not funny. He's not personable. He actually seems kind of like weird and wild. And I watched the Conan O'Brien show a lot with my mom back in the day.
90s. Yeah.
It was like him and Andy.
Uh-huh.
I don't get it.
Have you watched any of the new stuff though?
His new interviews and
His
stuff.
own podcast.
Just
yes.
little clips and stuff.
Okay.
I sent you that one, I think.
Yeah.
But it was that guy just calling him a hack or whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but it just always seems like if he's in a group of people and they're doing like a skit or a bit or something like that, he's just the odd man out. Just completely like just not funny.
That's how you do it. You sit back and you watch. You let the loudmouths hit, and then you jump in with the jab. You know. Oh man, I don't know. I've always seen him as my late night guy because I was too young for Jay Leno, and Conan came around when I was in my teens, and he always had the bands I wanted to listen to. You know what I mean? The yeah.
It gave you what you wanted.
Exactly. Fucking X was on there. Rage Against the Machine was on there.
The spindly, big-headed ginger.
The Deftones were on there. They wouldn't go and
the ear candy.
go on to like Jay Leno's version of Late Night, you know, or Letterman's Late Night. Oh, Letterman had Rage also, but that was later on. But you had more. I felt like it was like the edgier late night show.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think like he's funny. And I guess that's another thing too, is like you can separate the host and the show.
Uh-huh.
So I guess specifically outside of the show, yeah, I just think it's a complete mess. It's just a complete wreck.
Oh, shit.
It's just a complete miss for me, that's for sure.
Oh man.
He's been in my algorithm lately, and has just made me realize it's just like there's just nothing going on here.
Dude, you just need to see that translucent skinned redhead and do his little dance and have a good day.
Have you seen the his little part in Death Stranding, that video game?
No.
Starring Daryl.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. I'll pop it on after the pod.
Yeah. Oh man.
But hilarious. Hilarious how bad it is. Because the clip is him reacting to him seeing it for the first time.
Who's your favorite TV personality?
Favorite TV personality? That's rough. Probably Jon Stewart with a bullet.
Yeah. 100%.
By a million percent.
By a million%.
Like, he's just not going to let you get away with anything.
No.
If it's not the bit.
If it's not
the bit, dude, he will just bury you on the spot.
I feel like a lot of the bit is all of his truth.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's crafted into saying his truth.
Yeah.
You know?
And it sucks that it's cool that he still does the Daily Show.
Yeah. Mondays.
It sucks that it's like just Monday.
It's Mondays. I think that is an honorable position, and like showing that that no one's forgetting.
Well, I would just make it a weekly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have like the Daily Show every day, right?
Every day, multiple hosts.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, after Trevor Noah left, they just have like guest hosts, and then they just switch out hosts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Again,
Except for Mondays.
90s, Jon Stewart. Boy.
Came in and killed it.
What a firecracker.
After 9/11, Jon Stewart got even, heavier and harder.
Mm.
You know, yeah.
These are the days of our lives.
Yeah.
So what challenge you got for me?
Man, I need you to watch and enjoy. Because
On
you know
purpose.
you were promoting the Slam Dunk so much, a sports TV show. Now this is a sports TV show that I find extremely funny, and I can blow through all 3 seasons in an afternoon. That's how back to back. These are short. But I need you to watch Shoresy.
Shoresy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get in it. And like you gotta understand, it's just a straight up sports fun
Comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. There's no like side things. Everything is very funny. The only thing that if you're gonna watch it late at night, get that mute button ready because at times like the music just goes off, like like you wanted to get fucking dancing. And there's a few times where Sam and I are watching. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and out of nowhere we got fucking. Electric go just getting everybody all hype,
busting the
yeah, because
out.
like after a victory or whatever, they go to like the after
party
and they just have like fun, whatever, And
kids, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? But yeah, it's got a lot of heart, it's got a lot of comedy, and it's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, all 3 seasons are tip top, and I need them to make more. Every time a new season comes out, we blow through it like over an evening.
Nice.
Yeah. Because there's usually like 6 episodes a season, and
not
they're
too
like
much.
20 minutes.
Not too much. What was the show before that?
It was Letterkenny, where you get introduced to Shorzy.
Yeah.
Which you never see his face because he's the main character for Letterkenny.
Gotcha.
So he plays the 2 characters, and this time he's just straight up Shorzy, and you get to see him, and he's just talking all kinds of shit.
What movie you got?
What movie do I got? What movie do I do? I don't have my notes with me, but...
No notes for you.
But
no notes for this guy.
Have you ever watched Copland?
Copland?
Yeah.
No.
You should watch Copland.
Okay.
Yeah. You've never seen Copland? You have no idea what it is?
Nope.
You're in for a ride.
Is it akin to Training Day?
Very close.
Okay.
Very close. It stars a... slightly overweight Sylvester Stallone in his last days of being a fucking cop.
Amazing.
It's very, very cool.
Welcome to Copland.
This is Copland.
Hand me that gun. It's not Copland. It's not Copland until I got my gun.
It's an older movie. I think Method Man's in it too. Anyway, so yeah.
Method Man?
Yeah. I can't even think of his real name right now. It's like Clifford something.
Clifford Baxter?
No. Come on, stop it. That's a dope name, though. That's a dope name.
All right.
Yeah. What? You done?
You got anything else?
I got nothing else.
Got nothing.
I'm good to go, buddy.
He's got nothing. All right. Challenge will be Copland, the movie, and Shorzy.
Available through
Hulu season 1, episode 1.
Yeah. And just keep on moseying down the whole line. It's going to be like, oh, shit.
Keep dancing and dancing. I definitely got into Letterkenny for a while. And
never going to lose.
Yeah.
Never going to lose again.
All right, folks. It's been the Sunday Scaries. We'll be back next week to talk about Shorzy and...
Copland. You got it, dude. Jeez, where's that mind of yours?
A lot of fun. Remember all those happy things we've done, getting lost in the midnight sun.